Good morning, friends. Myself, Dr. Prakash Rodiya, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Shahu Mahavidyalya, Autonomous, Latur. Today, we are going to discuss over the labor remuneration plans, one of the most important component under the labor costing. So here, what is the labor remuneration? So friends, in short, we can say labor remuneration refers to the compensation which the company or organization pays to the worker for their efforts, for their workings and for their time spent. There are two methods to give the remuneration to the workers. First one is the time rate system and another one is incentive plans. Under incentive plan, there are two popular plans. One is the Halsey plan and another one is the Rowan plan. Under time rate system, the wages are given on the basis of the time consumed by the worker for the completion of the particular task. In the time rate system, the worker are paid based on the time spent on the job. So this is the traditional method and one of the simple method for the remuneration calculation. The formula is remuneration under time rate system is equal to the hours worked by the worker and the rate per hour given by the organization. This is the simple technique we follows under time rate system. The advantage of this system is it is simple to calculate the remuneration of worker and easy to understand. But the disadvantages are it does not give any type of focus over incentive. So that's why the higher productivity we cannot expect from the workers. So the simple example of the time rate system is if worker A work for 40 hours in a week and the rate per hour is 50, then the remuneration will be hours worked, that is 40, and rate per hour, that is 50. It means 40 into 50, the total remuneration will be rupees 2000. Now the next plan, that is incentive plan. Under incentive plan, the Halsey plan is the one of the most important and popular plan. The Halsey plan provide an incentive for the time saved. The Halsey considered the time saved by the worker for doing his particular job or the task. The remuneration under Halsey plan can be calculated by the use of this formula: time taken into rate per hour plus 50% of time saved, then into the rate per hour. So here Halsey added this particular incentive 50% of time saved into the rate per hour. So the advantage of this particular plan is it encourages the efficiency of worker. It gives them motive to give the higher productivity. But the disadvantage is that it may not fully motive to the all workers because this particular system gives motive to the limited workers. Now let's take the example of the Halsey plan. What the Halsey plan says, here the worker B is a worker, has standard time for the job is 10 hours and he finishes his job in 8 hours. The rate per hour is rupees 60. So in short, the time saved is 10 minus 8, that is 2 hours. So the remuneration of this worker is the standard wages are hours worked, that is 8, rate per hour, that is 60, plus 50% of time saved. It means 50% of 2, that is 1, into 60. So here the composite wages are 480 plus 60, that is 540 rupees. Now the Rowan plan. This is another incentive plan. The Rowan plan links the incentive to time saved as a proportion of the standard time. Rowan introduced this another incentive plan for the workers' remuneration. He added the proportion of standard time the simple formula to calculate the wages under Rowan plan is time taken into rate per hour. It is the basic one. Then plus incentive is time saved upon standard time into time taken into rate per hour. So what is the advantage of this Rowan plan? It balances the efficiency with the fairness. Because of this plan, the fair wages can be calculated easily and workers can be given higher and higher motives. The disadvantage is it is the complex plan to calculate the wages of all the workers. Let's take an example of the Rowan plan. Here, the worker C is appointed for the working. The standard time is 12 hours to complete a task and worker C takes 9 hours to finish his particular task and the rate per hour is 40. So, 12 hours were given, the 9 hours are taken, so the time saved is 3 hours. So, the remuneration will be basic wages 9 into 40 plus incentive wages. He has saved the time 3 hours, the standard time 12 hours, so 3 upon 12 into 9 into 40, that is the time taken into rate per hour. So the wages will be 360 plus 90, that is 450 rupees. Now the simple problem to understand the time rate once again. Worker D worked 50 hours, rate is 70 rupees per hour, so the wages will be 3,500. Again, worker E worked for 35 hours, the rate per hour is 80, then the simple wages will be 2,800 rupees. Under Halsey plan, the problem is worker is Mr. F. He has the standard time of 15 hours. He taken the time to complete the job 12 hours and rate per hour is 50. So he saved the time 3 hours, 15 minus 12. Basic wages will be 12 into 50 and the incentive wages will be 50% of time saved, that is 1.5 hours into 50, that is 75, and basic wages 600. So the worker will get 675 rupees. Under Halsey plan, another problem is worker G, standard time was 20 hours, time taken is 16 hours and the rate per hour is 40. Time saved is 4 hours. Basic wages are 640, 16 into 40. Incentive wages are 50% of 4 hours, that is 2 hours, into the rate per hour is 40, that is 80. So the total wages he will get under Halsey plan is 720 rupees. Again, the problem under the Rowan plan. Mr. H is a worker, standard time is 18 hours. He has taken 15 hours to complete the job and the rate per hour is 16. So 18 minus 15, he saved 3 hours. Basic wages are 15 into 60, that is 900. Incentive wages are the time saved upon standard time into time taken into rate per hour, that is 150. So the total wages will be given under Rowan plan to worker H. They are 1050. Again, under Rowan plan, the another problem is standard time is 25 hours, time taken is 20 hours, rate per hour is 50. So time saved is 5 hours. So under this plan, basic wages are 20 into 50, that is rupees 1000. Incentive wages, they are time saved upon standard time into time taken into rate per hour. It comes 200 and wages 1200. These are the some of the questions which the practice can be made and the calculations of time rate, Halsey plan, Rowan plan and the workers' wages can be calculated. The answer are given for the self-practice and the checking purpose. Now some of the combined problems. In a common problem, the three wages are calculated: time rate, Halsey plan and Rowan plan. This system can be followed for more number of workers, that is worker P, Q, R, S and so on. The DA can also be added, but this is the simple technique to calculate the wages. So let's look out this particular problem. Worker P is here. He worked for 40 hours. Standard time to complete the task is 45 hours and rate per hour is 60. So these are the formulas which we have used under time rate, under Halsey plan, and this is under the Rowan plan. Let's compute the wages. Under time rate, worker worked 40 hours, 60 is the rate per hour, wages will be 2,400. Under Halsey plan, this is the basic wages. These are the wages under the incentive plan. So the combined wages will be 2,550 rupees. Under Rowan plan, these are the basic wages. These are the wages under the incentive plan. So the total wages will come 2,667 rupees. So we can come to know that under time rate, the wages were so normal, that is 2,400. Halsey given boost to the worker, those productivity is higher and the workers are getting 2,550 rupees. But under Rowan plan, the workers are getting 2,667 rupees. So the worker under Rowan plan getting more remuneration. So Rowan has given more justice to the worker. Now the another combined problem. Q is the worker. 50 hours in a week is the standard hour. Time taken, standard time given to the job is 60 hours. The rate per hour is 50. These are the formulas which we have used under the three plans. Under time rate, the worker has taken 50 hours to complete the job and the rate per hour is 50. So the basic wages will be 2,500. Under Halsey plan, he has saved the 10 hours time. So that's why these are the basic wages, and here he will get the 50% of the time saved. Combined wages will be 2,750 rupees. Under the Rowan plan, these are the basic wages and these are the wages under the incentive plan. So the worker will get 2,970 rupees. So here we can say 2,500 under time rate, 2,750 under the Halsey plan and 2,917 under the Rowan plan. So those workers, they having the greater productivity, they will get the good remuneration, higher remuneration under the Rowan plan. Another combined problem. Worker R is here. He worked for 30 hours in a week. The standard time was 40 hours and rate per hour is 80. These three formulas once again we have used under the three plans. Under time rate, the wages comes 2,400. Under Halsey plan, it comes 2,800. The same technique we have followed. And under Rowan plan, it comes 3,000. So again we can compare, and again Rowan plan has given more justice to the worker. This is the another problem combined. Worker S is here, 25 hours in a week. 30 hours is the standard hours and rupees 70 is the per hour rate. Three formulas we have used. Under time rate, wages come 1,750. Under Halsey plan, it comes 1,925. Under Rowan plan, it comes 2,041.67. Again, Rowan plan has given more justice to the worker, those having the guts to produce more units, those having the guts to give justice to their work. This is the combined again problem. We can solve it yourself. The worker are getting the wages 1,800 under the time rate, 2,025 under the Halsey plan and 2,160 under the Rowan plan. So once again it is clear that the Rowan plan has given more justice to the worker with compared to the remaining two plans. So here in the today's session, friends, we have discussed over the remuneration of wages workers under the three plans: time rate, Halsey plan and Rowan plan. Thank you.